Is crypto done crashing? Is it time to buy right now, or should you wait for another dip? This is the biggest question, and we're going to answer it right here, right now. In this video today, we're going to talk about, is the bottom in for Bitcoin, for crypto, for altcoins, for Ethereum, for all of them? The only two things that are worrying me right now about saying that, I don't know. We need to figure out. I need to tell you about these two things. You have to watch this video before you ape into everything. Please watch this video. Please. Okay. And then Bitcoin, Ethereum, 34 altcoins. It's going to be a massive show, baby. I was gone for the weekend. I was in Miami, but I'm back, baby. Like I said, I've got an amazing show planned for you guys. I've got like 97,000 altcoins. I've got a million different charts. I've got everything that you need to know to get prepared for this market. My face is tiny in the corner. I don't know why. But real quick, before we get started, are you happy to see me again? Did you guys miss me? If you are ready for the best video of the day that you'll ever see on YouTube today about how this market is going to play out over the next couple weeks, I think I have it figured out. Please smooch the like button for me right now so that we can get this out to more people. I want to see like 10,000 likes on this video. Is that possible? Let's freaking get this thing going. Okay, so I just want to get started off first and foremost by telling you that 2+2 Genesis is the best NFT project on the planet. And you know why? Because I'm a little bit biased, because I own it. This is our project, right? And we're super excited about it. Obviously, the floor has taken kind of a hit here, but we do have two different collections now. So we're doing pretty good here with the first two. And I honestly don't blame anyone for paper handing these at this crazy time, because we just had a crazy event, right? We just had a crazy flash crash in Ethereum and Bitcoin, and a lot of people get freaked out, and a lot of people, paper hand stuff, including NFTs. So I totally understand that, but I also think that this is at an amazing discount right now, because if you have the Gen 2 and you have the Gen 1, the next step of our amazing plan to make this the best NFT project on the planet is to drop a token. So the token is going to have amazing utility within our community. That's all the hints you're going to get, but you need both of these NFTs in order to get that. Plus you get access to our Discord channel, which is incredible. So enough talking about that, but I just wanted to mention that because I love Gen 2. I love my Gen Hall, and I'm going to be in there talking with you guys today. So let's get on with the show. Guys, we have to talk about what happened with Bitcoin. Obviously, over the weekend, I made a quick emergency video because we had this emergency happen. I mean, do you see this? This was gnarly. This was disgusting. This made me want to call my mom and say, hey, Mom, can I come home? Can I live in your basement again and just be a little boy? And just can you make me peanut butter sandwiches and shape them in the shape of hearts? Because this was scary, right? Everyone got extremely scared. The crypto greed and fear index went to like 16 or something. I mean, look at this. This is absolutely crazy. So that begs the question, right? Is the bottom in? And that's the first thing I want to talk about here. Is the bottom in for crypto, and what is the strategy, right, of going forward? And so I have kind of a different way of looking at this, right? A lot of people are looking at these lines, and they're looking at these charts and everything, and they're looking at, all the moving averages, and I could put those all up here, right? You can see all these indicators on the screen. However, on this channel, I try to think of it more as human psychology. How many of you guys out there, have seen that this market is mostly determined by news, right? Like the reason that this crashed, the reason that all of this happened was for three reasons, right? And I'm just gonna write them out right here, okay, on the screen. Can you guys see this? The first reason that this happened was the big O. You guys know what that is, right? It's related to the thing that kept us in our house last year for like 85 years, right? The big O, variant. We know what that is, right? Okay, so that was number one. Number two was tapering, was the taper talk, okay, and that scared everybody, okay. And number three is just inflation, which is related to taper. I can't really draw on this. I should probably not be drawing on this chart, but you guys get it, right? That is what caused this down movement. And so it really wasn't, the moving average was here and the moving average was there, and then it bounced off support and resistance. Like, I hate all that stuff, right? What really matters right now is literally, well, all that matters is the news and the stock market. The stock market is controlling the price of Bitcoin. So I said today on Twitter that good morning, it could be a crazy day, right? Because the stock market just opened up 300 points above again, right? And so it's about to open up here in a couple minutes, and we need to watch the stock market today, because yesterday, and I was telling you guys last night too, you need to follow me on Twitter, because I was telling you last night that, we might make a run at 53K Bitcoin today because the stock market opened up positive overnight, right? And yesterday we had a massive rally. Pretty much everything bounced, and I'm going to talk about all the coins that bounced crazy yesterday, like absolutely crazy. How many of you guys made a ton of money in the markets yesterday after losing a ton of money the day before? If that was you, please comment below, because it was just crazy, right? We lost everything. We literally lost everything here, right? all the altcoins were starting to take a massive dump, and then we recovered super hard. Like, this doesn't look big, like, because it's not zoomed in here on your screen, guys, but this move right here yesterday was a beast of a move. Like, it was straight up and to the right, and same thing with all your altcoins. Altcoins just completely bounced, right? And so that was all related to the stock market. That's all it was. And so the stock market is just about to open up here. I have it pulled up here. It might open up by the end of the video, so maybe we'll circle back in. But if this opens up green and we start to really rip in the stock market today, I expect Bitcoin to absolutely make a run at this key 53K level. And that's what I want to talk about next, okay? But before we get into that, I just want to talk about, again, really quickly, the events that are coming up on the calendar that you should be focused on, okay? Because I told you that there's only two things right now that really worry me in this market. It's not the moving averages. It's not, are we in a bull market? Are we in a bear market? Are we going back to 29K? Or are we, Everyone is so annoying. Okay, the only two things that actually determine what's going to happen with the price of Bitcoin are these two things that worry me right now, okay? So they're coming up in the next couple weeks. So call your wives, call your husbands, and tell them about these two events, because this is what you need to watch, okay? The first one is on Friday, okay? The inflation data is getting released on Friday, okay? November 2021 CPI data is released, and that is going to be very big news. There's a few outcomes that can happen, okay? So let's just draw real quick. The inflation data on Friday. Everyone expects it to be bad. I don't even need to draw, okay? Just look at my face. Look at my face. Everyone expects this to be really, really bad. So if it's worse than really, really bad, the markets are not going to love that, okay? They're not, because they know that the Fed is going to have to tighten their policies. If inflation is really bad, the Fed is going to have to tighten up and make the markets go down, okay? So if this data gets released on Friday and it's really, really bad, like let's say it's 6, 7, 8% inflation, worse than they expect, then the market's going to go down. If it comes out better than they expect, the markets will probably go up. Does that make sense? So we have I don't know what the percentages on this will be. I think it's maybe a 50-50 shot. Who knows whether it's going to be better or worse than they think, or how the market's going to respond to that. So you're going to have volatility on Friday, okay? That's very important. What's even more important than this though, guys, this honestly probably has a better chance of coming in, average, like, right on like everyone thinks it's going to come in. It's probably going to be like a nothing burger, right? But this event right here, the Fed will discuss speeding up bond tapering at the December meeting. So for those of you guys who are new to crypto, you're probably like, is this channel about macroeconomics and really complicated stuff? All I want you to do, Kale, is show me 9,000 different coins that I can be a billionaire on tomorrow. I only have 2 weeks to make $47 million. And if you can't give me the right coins, God, people are so impatient. You need to understand what Jerome Powell is doing. You need to understand what the Federal Reserve is doing, because this controls all your altcoins. Yes, Bitcoin is boring. Yes, Ethereum is boring at times, right? Because they don't go up as much as the altcoins. But did you see what happened a couple days ago? When this guy started talking, all your altcoins went down by a lot. Okay, so we need to know what he's going to say on Tuesday, because this is the big meeting where he's talking about what everyone is freaked out about. Okay, and so what I've been thinking with this is very, very interesting. So I do want to draw a little bit here, and I promise you guys we're going to get into all the altcoins here. But you got to think about this in terms of percentages, okay? So the Fed, we're just going to write the Fed up here. Wow, it's so big. I don't even know how to make my pen smaller. Okay, Fed up here. Fed is up here. This meeting next week, guys, is on Tuesday. And there's various outcomes to this, okay? If he said, I'm going to give it a 70-30 chance, okay? 70% chance that it's good, and 30% chance that it's bad, okay? Good is over here in green, and bad is over here in red, okay? 30% chance. And here's what's going to be said, okay? They're going to talk about pulling back their purchasing of stuff, which basically means stopping printing money as much, okay? And so everyone expects, here's what's interesting about this, okay? Everyone expects him to say the bad stuff, because he came out a couple days ago and he was like, we're going to stop. It's going to be bad, bad, bad. Okay, everyone expects this, all the language to be very, very bad. Like, we're going to stop printing money, right? They expect this. However, if he is even a little bit nice that day, maybe he wakes up on the right side of the bed, maybe his wifey makes him pancakes for breakfast. I don't know, Daddy Jerome. Maybe you could just have a good day this day, right? Maybe someone in the White House says, hey, Jerome, don't say tapering too loud on Tuesday, right? Let's say he actually is a little bit better. He's actually a little bit calm. He's like calm, or he's passive with his language. He's like, oh, we might not taper for a little bit. If he even says any of that, right, a little bit better than he has already said a few days ago, the markets are going to go absolutely berserk, okay? Have you ever heard of the term buy the rumor, sell the news, right? In this case, it's going to be the opposite, right? Because the rumor The rumor on the streets was that they were going to do bad things with tapering, right? They were 30% chance, like I said, they were going to do bad. They're going to taper. They're going to stop printing money. That's what he said. That's what he's been saying for weeks, right? So that's the rumor. The news is going to be on Tuesday, and the news is going to hopefully be good. Right? And so buy the rumor or sell the rumor, right? Everyone sold the rumor. They sold this, and now they're going to hopefully buy the news. And I can show you this, guys. I've been tweeting about this as well, right? Like, okay, come on. Okay, look. So, first of all, we got rid of Omicron, right? Omicron was going to be a very bad thing for the markets, and we basically have figured out that Omicron is going to hopefully replace the Delta variant. Is going to be a very good thing for stocks. So this is huge, right? This is absolutely massive. I retweeted this twice. I don't want to discount this, but I talked about this being probably the most important thing, but I think this has been resolved, and that's why the markets went absolutely giga freaking nuts yesterday, and Bitcoin went giga nuts yesterday because Omicron has been taken care of, and that's one piece of the puzzle. The next piece of the puzzle is this Powell inflation stuff. And you guys are probably like, this is so boring. Talk about altcoins. Well, but seriously, guys, I'm telling you, this is all that matters, okay? The charts don't matter, okay? I said if Jerome Powell can keep his big mouth shut, we might turbo send all markets into the literal stratosphere. Seriously, we got through the Omicron thing. Now we're on to the Federal Reserve thing. These are the only two things that are stopping Ethereum from being at $6,000. If Jerome Powell hadn't opened his big sweaty mouth and Omicron hadn't showed up, Ethereum would already be at $6,000. You can take that one to the freaking bank, okay, guys? And so when I look at this, I'm like, geez, maybe next week he will actually be nice. He'll be calm. He'll be passive, right? With his language, and we might just go giga send everything, right? Buy the rumor or sell the rumor, buy the news. And so you should be telling people about this, guys. It's really important. I actually wrote a huge thread on this. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but you can pause the video and read this. I wrote this on the plane. You can go ahead and read that if you want. But so that's my thoughts, right? And then when I look at the charts, I like to pull from people who are smarter than you, right? Ted, you guys should all go follow Ted. Ted is amazing, and go to his YouTube channel too. You know, he doesn't have as many subscribers as this channel, but he's really honestly a lot smarter than me. So I would go subscribe to him. He's absolutely fantastic. But anyway, he drew this for me, and basically he's showing what he thinks needs to happen for Ethereum in order for us to keep going and keep ripping, right? He needs us to go to 4,400 and kind of make 4,400 its support level and then blast off. And so now I'm going to say some things. Oh, why is it so bright? It's so bright in here. Is that annoying anyone? Hold on. You guys know I don't. You guys know I don't edit videos, right? I refuse to edit videos. That's like the number one thing about this channel. Wow, it's now so nice in here, okay? I don't really care if you don't watch this whole video, because if you got bored halfway through this video, you're like, oh, this is not important, show me the altcoins. You don't deserve to make money in this market. You really don't. So I'm trying to make this a little bit more serious today, because this is a serious point in this market. And if you play this correctly, you're going to win. If you don't play this correctly and you just I don't know, you just refuse to do your research, you're going to get wrecked, okay? And so look at this. He thinks we need to get above 4,400 to go to all-time highs. Now I'm going to share something for you moon boys that you're probably not going to like right here, okay? Just so you're aware, you're not going to love this, okay? So Pentoshi has basically flipped bearish on us. Pentoshi is the guy, you guys know, we've been following him on this channel for a long time. He's basically right about every single thing. And he's basically flipped pretty bearish. He's like a little bit concerned with this market. And he's been saying that he thinks that 53K is coming up for Bitcoin, but if we don't flip, he doesn't think we're going to flip that range yet. If we don't flip 53K yet, we're just going to make a range or we're going to bounce around. And I kind of agree with him. I think that we've kind of bounced too far too fast. Okay. And so he's saying if we come back up here to 50, let's say the markets are great today and green today and tomorrow or something, right? Maybe the next 48 hours, right? Over the next 48 hours, let's say that Bitcoin does something like this. Okay. Gosh, I'm getting a little bit in the depths here, guys. Let me know if you like this style of video, because it's a little bit more serious today. I've been thinking about this a lot, so I want to get this out. Okay. Look, we're going to come up here. If we come up here to like 53K over the next couple days, right? And we just get rejected like this, that is going to be nasty. I'm going to warn you right now that you thought people panicked here. Imagine if they start to think that it's a dead cat bounce. You ever heard of what a dead cat bounce is? A dead cat bounce is when everything sells off and then you get a bounce back and then it dies off again. Let me show you, okay? If we go back, I can't really pull one up very easily right here. Just go look at a chart from 27. I'll show you. I really want to show you this, guys, because this is what people are going to be scared. You have to think ahead a little bit. Imagine if we don't go to the moon right now. Imagine if it consolidates a little bit. Imagine if it takes a little bit. Okay, so let's go back to this, okay? This is the all-time chart for Bitcoin, okay? This is what you call the scariest situation that I can think of, okay? Let's say we're in this situation right now. I don't think we are, but let's just assume that people might start to think this way, okay? You got to think about what people are going to think. Okay, the market tops. This is back in 2017, right? We dump like crazy. Then there's this thing called a dead cat bounce. You see this next little peak? It bounces up to this peak right here. But you see how it never gets back above its all-time high, and then we go down into the freaking abyss? We just get crushed? Well, a lot of people are going to start to think that if we do not break 53K. Everyone is talking about 53K. Everyone and their mother, okay? So 53K Bitcoin is a line in the freaking sand. And so, sure, there's a chance that we just break through this like this and go nuts and go parabolic. And I hope that happens. I really do hope that happens for everyone involved. However, I am warning you that this news is coming up next week. Inflation, Powell, all this stuff is coming up next week. And there's a good chance that he could say something that we don't like, okay? Like I said, a 30% chance, that's a pretty high chance. I think it might be good, 70% chance it might be good, but it also might not be good, okay? And so we have to think about these probabilities, guys. And so if he crushes markets again next week, which he easily could, this bad boy is gonna come down here and everyone is gonna be calling this a dead cat bounce and your altcoins are going to get absolutely throttled. You're going to get absolutely destroyed. Okay. And so I just wanted to warn you that that could happen. Now, there is caveats to that. There's a strategy in play. So watch till the end of the video. It's going to be a long video today, guys. I don't really care. I got a lot to talk about. All right. So there's a strategy to minimize the risk here. Okay. So we're going to talk about that as we go. But this is the line in the sand, and the same thing for Ethereum, which I showed you here, guys. If we do not break this $4,400 level convincingly and turn it into support, I think that we're going to come all the way back down on Ethereum as well. And so you got to do some real thinking to yourself. You got to really think, is next week going to be, a good event? Is he going to be calm and passive with his language, or is he literally going to try to crush markets back down into the abyss? And I don't know. I'm going to be watching it day by day. I'm going to be making my own personal decisions, guys, but you need to watch this. And if you're scared, if you're nervous, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This is nut cutting time. Okay. I can't make these decisions for you. I am not your financial advisor. I would keep my eye on these markets. The market's opened up positive, it looks like. I would keep the market's opened up positive again. So it looks like we might have a chance to rip here, guys. We might have a chance to rip again in Bitcoin. Bitcoin has already responded well to this. Ethereum's already responding well. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have a decision point coming up here very, very soon. We're going to test this 53K level, and then it's literally going to be home run swing, or it's going to be down into the abyss, and it's going to scare the shit out of everyone. I'm not saying that it's over, though. That's the key part, okay? Before I move on to the altcoins, I want to get this correct, okay? Let's say you mess this whole thing up. Let's say you think it's going to 53K above, right? And it doesn't, it dumps back down. All your altcoins lose a bunch of value. It's still not over, okay? We're not going to go below this. This was the bottom. I think this was the bottom down here. This 42, when it hit 42K the other day, this is the bottom, okay? It has to be. It was too many liquidations. It's not going to go below 42 again, in my opinion, okay? And so that means that we're going to come back down to like 45, 46, something like that right here, scare the living shit out of everyone, consolidate around a little bit, and then boom, off to the races, okay? So your only thinking right now as a crypto investor should be, do I think that we're just going to keep going up, that we're going to have a nice Santa Claus rally toward the end of the year? Because if that's the case, all of these altcoins are amazing buys right now, okay? Or do I think that we might actually get one more little shakeout and then up, because you might want to slow down and wait a little bit. You might want to like calm your little titties a little bit and wait. Or you can just, if you don't know, the best strategy, right? If you do not know what to do, if you don't know which one of these is going to play out, which I don't even know. I honestly don't know. Is to dollar cost average. Over the next few days, just buy a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, and then you'll just have an average price as your entry. Does that make sense? That's honestly probably the best strategy. So with that being said, if you enjoyed all of that analysis, I know that was very, very deep. You're probably not going to get that on any other channel today. You're probably going to get a lot of moving averages, and are we in a bear market, and where do we need to go? Screw all that shit. The only thing that matters is this dude right here and next Tuesday and this shit coming out on Friday. And are we going to hold 53K or are we not? Okay, that's literally all that matters. And all of these coins will follow that to the death. And I will show you exactly why right now. Ready? If that made sense to you, do me a freaking favor and smooch the like button for you, because that analysis was fire, okay? And so I can prove it to you. Ready? Look, everything bounced yesterday. These are all the altcoins that I own. I'm going to go through them very, very quickly, okay? Everything got absolutely destroyed. Look, okay? Just like UFO gaming, look. Everything got destroyed with Bitcoin. Boom! And now it bounced all the way back up. Not all the way back up, but it's bouncing. Same, everything is the same, okay? Poker Bridge, look. Okay, look. It was up here. got destroyed, and now it's bouncing, okay? Polka City, same thing, got destroyed, look, got destroyed right here, and now it's bouncing. Okay, A-Tree, got destroyed right here. You can't really see it. You can't really see it right here. Got destroyed, and now it's bouncing, right? Everything is absolutely bouncing, up 36% today. I'm going to go through them really, really quickly, and then we'll just talk about the strategy. These are all the altcoins I own, and now you can start to dollar cost average into these if you want. You can wait if you want. You can ape right now if you want. It doesn't matter. Over the long term, if you're a long-term investor, I do believe that we are going back to these higher levels. We are going back to all-time highs with Bitcoin. It might be sometime next year, honestly, though. This cycle is going to be a lot longer, guys. I was wrong about that. I think the cycle is going to be much longer, and so we're going to go back to these higher levels, and all these coins are going to go much, much, much higher, 10x, 20x, 30x, if you can hold on long enough. But that's the key. You need to be able to hold on to these long enough. So it's best to get a good entry into these. So UFO Gaming, Polka Bridge, absolutely amazing coin. I love this coin. I've had it since day one. Polka City, you guys know about this Metaverse coin. A-Tree, Metaverse coin, doing amazing, up 36%. Joe, AVAX ecosystem coin, up 37% today. D-Race, up 30% today. Online gambling, horse racing. Altura, you guys know, baby. You guys know me and Altura. We go way back, baby. 38%. Gotta love Altura. Obviously up today. Polka Markets, up 36% today. PYR, 26%. Wilder World, 19%. Remark, 20%. Crypto Coin, CRO, 22%. Phantom, 21%. Credo, 18%. Curve DAO, 16%. VeChain, can you guys see these? That would suck if you couldn't see them. Hold on a second. Let me make it a little bigger. Okay, VeChain, 13%. Mover, 13%. Dydix, 15%. Luna, 13%. Render, RNDR, 12%. 1inch, 10%. Kylan, 12%. KuCoin, 10%. Ocean, 8%. Cosmos, Atom, 5.8%. VPP, 3%. And here's the Bitcoin chart. Those are all the coins, guys. I want to go through them one more time really, really quickly. Ready? Here we go. Warp speed, UFO. It's too fast, but I'm just going to scroll them through them. You pause the video if you want to know what coins I'm loading up on, what coins I was buying the dip on, what coins that I am dollar cost averaging into. Now, when you look at these coins, okay, if you need explanations on all these coins, just go back and watch my other videos, guys. I've been talking about these for freaking ever. I've been talking about all these coins. Okay, now, let's say you wanted to buy into these coins. What should you do? Again, last time, for those people in the back, I think we are at a decision point here. This is where you're going to have to nut up. I can't make this decision for you. We are either going to go straight up from here, or we're going to have one more shakeout and then up. And that shakeout could really, really crush altcoins. I'm just warning you. Like, it really, really could. And so you need to either buy right now and understand that this is a long-term investment, as in like 2 to 3 months, right? 2 to 3 month investment. I'm just not going to touch it. Like, it might get crushed. Everyone might panic, because the worst thing that could happen to you guys is this. I worry about you guys, because you have little paper, tiny little hands, okay? Because here's the worst thing that could happen to you guys, okay? You buy right here today. You're like, yay, we get crushed. And then you sell right here. If you sell down here, this is where you lose all your money. This is what I'm trying to avoid for you, okay? But if you don't sell and you just wait, it's gonna go back up. And I'm not saying that this is gonna happen, because you also, if you buy today, you get the upside, right? If you buy right here and we actually do just continue to rip, like Ethereum's about to go for 4,000 right now, which is crazy, right? And we do just rip straight up, then you get all this upside that no one else got, because you had big balls right now and you bought in right now. So again, the smartest strategy is probably just a dollar cost average into all these, and I can't make these decisions for you guys. So I wanted to just lay it all out there. Let me know what you guys think about this. Gosh, this is one of my best videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.